I have a story for you. So I had this dream the other night that I thought would be perfect for this assignment. It would be perfect for a campfire story to tell kids right before they go to sleep. Kind of twisted. I usually never dream. I usually go right to bed. I usually wake right up. So when I do dream, it's extremely memorable. So I'm going to tell you this dream from the beginning to end, and I'm curious to hear how you feel about it. Trigger warning, it is a little scary. Also, there's a suicide involved. But let's get started. The dream starts off like a movie. The whole dream played out like a whole movie. There was a scene, title sequence that said, "Everybody dies." My family, we have a little bit of an inside joke that when someone sees a movie first, the answer when someone asks if it was good, the answer is always, "Everybody dies." It's a little way that we don't give away any spoilers and we think we're funny. That's how the dream started. Very ominous. And the very first scene was this little girl looking right at the camera and saying, "The nurses are mean to me." Nothing else. Now, this little girl was very sick and she was in a hospital. This was a special hospital where all the nurses were nuns, complete with the habit, black, white getup. And the next scene shows the head doctor talking to the little girl's dad, who was played by Eminem, telling him that his daughter was very sick and had this extremely rare disease, and that she was going to die a very painful death, and there was no cure. Now, I'm not sure if it was a kindness, not sure if the doctor was gruesome or wicked, but the advice he gave the father was that the little girl should kill herself to avoid this death. Horrifying. The dad took some time to think about it and eventually decided that it's what needed to be done. And he came up with a plan. The first thing he did was call his brother. I'm not sure if he was getting his affirmation or if he needed a witness, but he had his brother come down to the hospital. And they set aside a special room and a special table where it was going to be done. The dad also decided, we find out later in the story, that the mother actually died from the same disease. She went through years of this painful disease until she finally took her own life. And the way she took her life was the same way that the dad decided that he and his daughter were going to take theirs as well. The dad decided he was going to take his life after his daughter, and the way that they were going to do that was by taking a pill, which was poison, and in order to make the poison act faster, they were going to swallow down a glass of milk right afterwards. Now, in this room with the brother as a witness, the little girl was sitting there and looks up at her dad and tells him, or asks him, if it's going to hurt. Dad trying to reassure his daughter, no, it's not going to hurt. It's just going to be a moment. The little girl does as she's told. She takes the pills, she drinks the milk, and she leans over, and like that, she was gone. Now, you know she's gone because you saw this little trickle of blood going down from her eye. Dad looked down at his daughter, looked up almost as if to his wife, grabbed a pill, ate it, milk. And as the dad is hunching over, right before he dies, the camera zooms out and it shows the whole compound. And everybody's dead. It wasn't the poison in the pill. They poisoned the milk. Now, I woke up from this dream in a fit. I had to walk over, I was pacing, I had to make sure my boys were okay, I had to make sure my wife was okay. I don't know what I ate when I was in Florida. I don't know if it was the weather, if my room was haunted. I know I don't want to have that dream again. And I thought I'd share it with you, and I wish you pleasant dreams.